You know, I was so caught up earlier with the dumping card that I got in the mail earlier, I completely forgot this came today too. I just got the Lionel, one of their bump and go trolleys. I've been wanting to pick these up forever. They've been making these absolutely forever, but the thing that I like about this one is it's a Johnstown Transit, something or other. I forget actually the name of the line. What was this line again? It was the Bernie trolley. Either way, it's one of the old local trams back from whenever one of the local towns had trams. And I figured, you know what? If I'm going to get one of these, I might as well get one that at least existed locally. So let's go ahead and open her up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to run this guy today because, big surprise, there's still no power in these plastic rails. And I'm not giving it any because, truth be told, I actually really like how quiet the plastic tracks are. That's why I'm keeping them. What can I say? It's just nice and relaxing in the evenings. Here we go. Here's the trolley in the packaging. Not bad looking. The plan for this guy is actually, I'm going to convert it to dead rail for running both on the desktop here and eventually on a garden railway outside. It doesn't need to run a super long time. I'm thinking if I can just get it to run in a couple of tiny little cells for maybe 20 minutes to an hour, that's fine with me. But that's a problem for later. For now, I just want to take a look at it. Oh, oh, that's cracky. I'm sure there's a collector somewhere that's absolutely furious, and that makes me very happy. Yes. Ooh, we've got a bag. Hang on. Oh, it's a traction tire. I didn't think this thing would have a traction tire. What the hell does it need a traction tire for? What's it pulling? It's not pulling anything. Whatever. And, oh, it comes with a spare, it looks like a spare bulb for the inside. There we go. If you can focus on that. Yeah, there we go. Spare bulb. How about that? Ooh, it's got instructions. Good, I can be learned about trams. Wow. Anyway, here it is. Oh, it's a handsome little bugger, I'll admit. So, okay, so it's got little pushy buttons. So it's not like the old ones where the old ones, one side would always just kind of stick out the opposite direction of which way it was going, I think. Like, so the one sticking out was the direction it was actually going. But I guess this one just has two separate buttons now. Ooh. And I'm seeing, okay, 2 pickups, simple enough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get this thing open at some point and look inside of it and see where I might be able to stash a battery. I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to just kind of loosen up this roof somehow and pop that on and off. And if I can't do that, well, I'll figure something out. But I think that is enough of that thing for now. Now, we need to bring in the real show for today because this is a tram double feature. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. So today we're also filming the sort of, I guess, state of the tram video for Toby as well. I haven't actually really talked about this engine in depth yet. So this started out as, it was going to be a donor loco to make Chuffy from Banjo-Tooie. And the reason I was so excited about that was, it's hard to really see it now because I've got the side plates on. This thing has nice red wheels, and they were all bolted on and everything nicely, so I'd be able to switch around the side rods to make it match that engine. I'll flash a picture of it somewhere on screen so you can see it. But unfortunately, that didn't work out because this motor's an absolute pile of garbage. Mostly the wheels are a pile of garbage, just the cast iron has gone to complete shit and it can't hold quarter anymore. The wheels spin on the axles, it can't... Nothing about it's right. It's never going to run properly unless I go get shit to pull the wheels, get new wheels, put those on. Fuck that, honestly. I'll just buy another motor. This thing was not worth very much whenever I bought it. I'll just get another one. So I instead decided that what I'm going to do is, and you probably actually just saw it in the last video posted, the Duke's last day out, because it briefly spent some time in Edward over here as a donor motor. Unfortunately, yet again, it wasn't working, but it was better than Edward's motor, which was completely conked out. So I ran him like that for a little while, and then eventually put that motor back in its original body and decided to turn that engine into a tram. But to make it run right as a tram, I also had to tweak the hell out of it. So of course, it's still a single, but I even had to add an additional wheel up front there because it actually was having a problem with getting around these points without smashing into the switches. So I added a front pony truck to help it get around these switches, which it does do. Actually, you know what? Now's a good time for that. So his brakes are super finicky on top of other things, but let's see if he can actually get around these points. Points, off you go. Yeah, see? Unfortunately, he can't go all the way around this curve in one go. That is a bit too much for him now, because now his wheelbase is a little bit too long. So he's kind of got to go straight, and then, hello? Oh no. Something's broken. Oh, I found the problem. Oh, I see the problem. His rear cow capture has completely collapsed. That's what that loud bang was. Oh dear. Okay, I knew that thing wasn't ideal, and I need to make another one anyway, but yeah, it's completely gone. He can't go in reverse at all. Oops. I don't know if I'll keep the pony truck or I'll pull it back off, because it does sometimes help it get around these switches, but sometimes it doesn't. It's hit or miss. Really, Toby as a whole is hit or miss. His brakes come on at random, so you never know when he's going to stop. If he's going to get going again, for that matter, because he's kind of hard to get moving sometimes. Whoop. Except for right then, apparently. Oh, get back here. And yeah, he's overall just kind of a handful, because this motor is just kind of a pile. But that's kind of why I built him, because ultimately I put a couple more bucks into this thing to build some body work. This just kind of sits right on top of the old body here. The only thing I really did to modify the original engine was essentially just bend these controls down so you could reach them from inside Toby. Again, this motor's clapped, and I don't like this engine very much, so it can go into here and think about what it did. Overall, this thing's just kind of a pile, but it is a working J70 of sorts. Two trams on the desk. Two trams on the desk. My rails involuntarily flex.